Well, hey everybody. This week we will be starting in-person worship at St. Luke's for those who are able and who are comfortable coming. We believe we can do it safely. But we will be continuing to put our energies into virtual worship as well, because our hope is to meet everybody right where they are and help all to worship God authentically from the heart. So check out the information at the church webpage about how to do that. Okay, we're working through the Beatitudes in our Wednesday videos together. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. The fifth of the Beatitudes. In 2016, Pope Francis released a book titled, "The Name of God is Mercy." In that book, he tells how once, when he was still Bishop of Buenos Aires, a priest who spent hours hearing confessions went to him and said that sometimes he has misgivings about whether he is being too generous in forgiving very serious sins. "What do you do when you have such thoughts?" the future Pope asked him. He said, "I go to the chapel and tell Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, 'This is all your fault, for you gave me the bad example, forgiving all those who ask for mercy. You even shed your blood for them. At least I haven't done that yet.'" There are many days I ask myself the question, am I too soft? One of my colleagues likes to talk about a more muscular Jesus, more demanding, less gracious, more black and white and less gray. Well, there are days I wonder if I've wandered into that territory and am too easy, too focused on comforting the disturbed rather than disturbing the comfortable. But then I hear Jesus speak on the mountain in his training retreat, the Sermon on the Mount, and I hear his words that are really not so soft after all. We will get what we give. If we give judgment, we get judgment. And that sure isn't what I'm looking for. I'm looking for mercy. In Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice, a Jew named Shylock is a moneylender, and he lends to a Christian named Antonio. And the contract states that if he can't pay it back, Shylock is entitled to a pound of his flesh. Literally, a pound of flesh. The protagonist, a woman named Portia, who is in disguise, as Shakespeare likes to insert in his plays, asks Antonio if he indeed owes him the money. And Antonio says yes. And Portia then tells Shylock that he should show mercy. It is such a famous speech, as she explains how receiving mercy and giving it are connected, and how mercy is a characteristic of God. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. It is an attribute to God himself, and earthly power doth then show likest God when mercy seasons justice. Therefore, Jew, though justice be thy plea, consider this, that in the course of justice none of us should see salvation. We do pray for mercy, and that same prayer doth teach us all to render the deeds of mercy. I have a friend who said it was hard for him to believe in a God who, with all the stuff my friend has done, would let him into heaven at all. But in the words of the old prayer of humble access in the communion ritual, it is the property of God to show mercy. And I've come to understand in my 62 years of life just how much mercy I need. So I will give it in every way I can. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall see mercy. I love you, St. Luke's. Whether it be in person or virtually, we'll see you Sunday.